Yo,
What up?
yo.
Is live?
We live.
Jeez.
Whoops. Yeah. So what's going on?
Dude, I am just pulling it up so I can see the freaking chat at the same time. Chat. Hey, chat. I can see. Yeah. I want to see. What the fuck just happened? There we go.
Where are my earbuds?
Got to see the chat.
Hey, chat.
Dude, freaking channel is exploding, man.
It's fucking blowing up.
Blowing up.
59. Maybe next time we do this, it'll have 590 subscribers.
Dude, I hope people liking it. People liking the content.
Yeah.
It's real.
We keeps it real.
It's not off-stream content.
Sometimes keeping it real can go wrong, though, you know?
Yo, could go real wrong. Freaking. Oh, man, dude. Not just freaking. It was a wild week. I thought it was a great week. Actually, I was green all week, but it was freaking. You had the Trump thing. You had inflation data. What else did you have? Did you have non-farm payroll this week also?
That was last Friday.
That was last Friday.
Friday that just passed was the Friday before.
Yeah. So then you had PPI and CPI this week.
And the market just kept going up.
Gosh, it's hot as hell, man.
And then what were the inflation numbers? I'm just curious.
Bro, I think PPI, one of them was like 6%. Something stupid. Let me see if I can dig it up.
Okay, I'm going to go look at Forex Factory.
Bro, it was something ridiculous. Obviously, oil.
Oil.
Forex
Factory.
Is that what you use Forex Factory? I can't find the.
What did they do? Hold on a second. When did they do inflation?
This week. I can't go back. Is my problem. Oh yeah, Forex Factory. You can go back.
Yeah, I don't see it.
What?
It also could be because I'm only filtering red and orange events.
No, core PPI was on Wednesday.
Is that inflation?
Yeah, it has to do with it. And then CPI was one's consumer, one's producer. CPI was 3.8. It was up a tick. But PPI, dude, PPI was like hot as fuck. This isn't the number I was looking for, though.
It doubled.
I've never used Forex Factory.
Core PPI went from the previous was 0.2% and it went to 1%.
Yeah, you know what it is? Oil is starting to push everything up. Is what's starting to happen. So I think the reason the markets went up is because it's kind of expected at this point. Like, it's not something out of the blue. They're kind of saying, hey, like it's kind of priced in, I guess, that you're expecting it to go higher. There's actually a lot of things that are going on underlying with the markets, which is very interesting. But like inflation was ticking up before oil. And now I think they're going to blame oil. And then once this thing settles down and inflation doesn't really come down, then they're going to be like, yo, we have an inflation problem. But you kind of had one prior. So I don't understand why now it's an issue.
It's fucking obvious. We're always going to have a problem with inflation, especially when they're doing shit like this.
Yeah. So I think they're going to blame it on oil. Just like
they're going to blame it on Iran.
Well, just like when they were giving out the free money because of COVID, like inflation was ticking up and nobody gave a fuck. And it was just going up and up and up. And all of a sudden, then they care after obviously they sell out of their positions and, they adjust everything for themselves to make it better. Then they, then they're like, oh yeah, inflation's an issue. So
Yeah, just they're fucking full of shit.
yeah, so I don't know. I know Trump, dude, Trump's never. I've never seen anything like that. With all the business leaders going over to China. I think I don't know how this whole Iran thing is going to end. I think Trump is kind of over it, and I feel like they're at a stalemate where Trump needs a win, Iran needs to show that they won, but I just keep seeing like all these little incidents. Like I just looked on freaking Financial Juice, and I guess there was a drone attack on the UAE. So I mean, they're not done.
That was last week, but it wasn't even last week. It happened like earlier, and it just got reported.
Well, they're saying now, like, look,
there was another one.
There's more UAE shit, yeah. And now you got Taiwan worried about what was said over in the Trump meeting. Basically, Trump is basically saying that he's not going to protect Taiwan if China wants it. You know, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Yo, what's up? Anybody on the chat? Come say what's up. We're just talking markets, prop firms, everything else in between.
Say hi, chat.
Say hi, chat. Yo, you should put the poll up.
Do you want to see my poll?
Yo,
hold on.
But I think that's honestly what's happening is I don't think we're going to defend Taiwan if China wants it. I don't think Trump would. Maybe in another, maybe in another presidency will defend it. I just don't think he wants to deal with something that far away from home. I just don't think he's going to do it. You know, we're at a severe disadvantage. It's not like, it's different like when we're in Iran because you have a lot of countries over there that would help us out. Europe isn't far. You got Israel. Like when you're over in Taiwan, I mean, I don't know. I would assume we don't have a ton. I mean, you're going to have to bring over a bunch of carriers and shit like that. But like China's right there. I don't know. I don't think it's something that we want to be involved in. And also the trade aspect with China is going to be that's going to be a huge issue. Like, I don't think anybody wins on that. And I don't get what China gets by getting Taiwan back. Like Taiwan semiconductors, like honestly,
they could just do business with them.
I think Taiwan Semiconductors is probably going to move their business out of there. I think they were talking about building a plant in Arizona, and I bet you they destroy that factory before they let it get taken over by China.
Yeah, I mean,
and then what do you got? You got Taiwan. Like I
think it's more of a symbolic thing than anything.
Yeah, they want it back.
Yeah. Well,
So.
But America, we're gonna protect Taiwan at all costs, and just like first of all, Taiwan's not Israel. Taiwan has nothing on the U.S. Unlike Israel.
I don't see us. I don't listen. I see us sending them some military gear just to make it harder. I do not see. I don't see us really doing anything over there. To be honest with you.
Yeah,
I think we're just gonna chill. That's my personal what I think is going on over there. And I think Trump brought all those leaders of business over there to really discuss doing real things with China. I don't think he scooped up all those guys to not move the needle over there.
Yeah, I think it wasn't a posturing thing.
I think he cares more about
him is like everybody fucking wants to hate on the guy, and like they shit on him. But like, what other president was able to round up all of these major fucking business tycoons and bring them all to China at the same time?
Well, I think he sees trade with China as a high priority instead of like, I hate to say it, but he's like, I'll sacrifice Taiwan because, the greater good of trade and everything else. China and the US have to work together. I mean, and anybody that says that, like, look at all the shit you own. Like, a lot
It's
of it
all
comes
made
from
in China.
So,
if it's not made if it's manufactured in the States, what about where the parts come from? That are
parts come from China, and then it's put together over here. There's very few things that are, I mean, we're heavily relied on them. So I would say that, Trump sees it. She sees the real picture. Like, at the end of the day, what would you take? Like, trade with China increasing, or we keep Taiwan? Like, I think that's how he sees it. Is I'd rather build a relationship better with China, and that's where the real focus is at. And I think that's why he brought those leaders over there to say, hey, listen, like, what type of business are we going to be doing over the next 5-10 years? Like, let's lay out a plan for that. And I think it's overall going to be good. I think it's good for the markets, because you saw last April when we got into it, the markets dropped by like 30%.
Oh, we did all the tariff shit?
Yeah. Nobody wants that.
Well, they might be using it as a reason to, like, make the market go back down. So all of his people, the inside,
scoop it up.
Could buy a big 20% dip, because
I like
they go there and then it doesn't work out. Like, maybe he goes in knowing it's not going to work out, and then the market reacts unfavorably, and then they're like, all right, kind of like what they've been doing all this time with, like, the whole Iran war and shit.
Yeah, bad headlines. There's major, I guess, people are buying a ton of future contracts and options based on oil, like, literally like hours before huge news drops.
Huge fucking positions.
Yeah, and they're just making gobs of money, whoever it is.
Yeah.
So,
and then unloading at the top, knowing that there's gonna be a ceasefire.
The next, they just know what's going on.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
I mean, they know who's placing these trades, because the trades go through the tape. They, like, somebody knows who's placing these.
Yeah, fucking Barron's placing them, and Eric.
Someone's doing it.
But they figured, if Nancy Pelosi was able to do it, we're gonna just do it 10 times better.
Yeah, I mean, she's done it for ages. You see that, like, Nancy Pelosi, they got all these trackers now of government officials to see what they're buying and shit. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's fucking great.
Dude, give me 2 minutes. Something just came. I got to bring my eggs in. So hold on. When we get back, I'll be literally just gonna bring it in and put it in my fridge. When I get back, I want to talk about freaking
we got
a bunch of my funded futures and stuff.
Yeah, take profit trader, price changing, and all that shit.
Yeah, my funded futures, price changing. I got some guru stuff. Give me 2 minutes. I'll be right back.
Yeah. So if anybody's here, which I'm not sure, although our channel's grown, we just hit 59 subscribers. So if you are here and you're watching, I just pulled out my poll in the chat, and if you're here and you're a real person, I asked, what free prop firm account do you want? I put Apex, My Fund the Futures, Take Profit Trader. Oh, I forgot Lucid. I might have to do this again. Or bulenox. Hold on. I'm going to fix that. But I just want to know if anyone's here, because we are going to give away free accounts once people start showing up. I feel like some people are popping in and leaving. Let me just fix this. I'm going to fix it. I'm going to fix it right now. What? All right. Someone said My Fund the Futures. Yeah, say what's up in the chat. Say what's up in the chat. Someone voted. That wasn't me. I want to leave it. I mean, Lucid's in the mix as well. But say what's up in the chat. Don't be a stranger. We won't bite. This is just a new project that we're working on together. It's a small channel right now, but at some point there'll be 590 subscribers, and then at some point there'll be 5,900 subscribers. So you might as well just, yo, it's Dips and Peaks. What up, man? How'd you find out about the channel? No doubt, bro. I mean, we didn't even want to.
Yo, what up? What up, Dips?
Yo, Dips and Peaks is here. Look at that. He voted. So,
yo, what up, man?
Yeah, so it popped up randomly. That's interesting.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah,
it's me, Mario.
Yeah, so like, I mean, me and Cove have been doing shit together for years, but I started my YouTube channel, and then he's like, "Holy shit!" And then he started his. But like, at the same, we feel like we should have done it. We were like talking about like maybe we should have just started a joint channel together the whole time, but it just kind of happened the way it happened. So I was like, why don't we do a channel and we'll just talk about shit going on in the space, you know? So that's what we're doing. We don't know what it's going to do. We don't know where it's going to go, but like, obviously we're trying to like keep it,
we're seeing how it will grow organically.
Yeah, without us going into each of our Discords and on our channels and on our stream saying, hey, me and Cove have this channel, or me and Zero Day J have this channel together. You know, we want to see people are finding out about it though. Like you said, it popped up randomly. I had a couple of people on my stream talking to me in code about it because they, you know,
they're all like, people are welcome. I have a couple people like talking about it. I'm like, hey man, like,
your dog
I'm always like, just join it, and then I just go hang out over there, and then I just go. I just want to see how it's gonna grow.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks, dude.
That's always fun.
What happened? Too much peanut butter?
Hopefully, it wasn't because they got into some chocolate like one of my dogs did.
Dude,
I had a dog.
After you eat chocolate, you gotta like give them something, right?
Well, if they ate too much chocolate, yeah, you gotta induce vomiting. You gotta give them like something that'll make them throw up.
I thought you gotta give them like a pill or something.
The morning after pill?
Yeah, friggin' dude. Oh man.
Yeah, awesome, man.
But yeah, talking about my fun the futures when I got back. Did you see the new builder plan, the Bob the Builder plan?
Yeah, distant peaks, of course, man. That's what they do. He eats shit he's not supposed to. Yeah, the Bob the Builder plan. That's what I like to call it. But it's called the Builder plan. It's actually not a bad plan. Let me just
I'm looking at it.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull it up on my screen. It's probably whoops. I just want to make sure I'm not logged into my account. All right, I'm not logged in. All right. So, where is it?
I never understood this one thing though. Like, so if you're it's just not my fund the futures. It's any one of them. If you're a loyal customer and I buy from them all the time, I got to pay more money than if I'm new.
Yeah, that's like your cable company.
I know. I just I don't ever understand
that.
Well,
they want people to start using them, so they offer like the best discount. Usually, like with my fund the futures, they'll give you 50% off your first account.
But if you want to keep someone past the first account, you should be like, hey, if you buy 5 accounts, the 6th one you can get at this discount.
Bro, they know you're going to buy the account no matter what. That's the thing, because we're all fucking degenerates.
I'm just saying, it's something that, it's the one thing that annoys me about some of this stuff.
So, like, if I go to I'm on the builder plan. I'm pretty sure the new pricing is, this is $92 for $2,000 a drawdown, and then they offer another plan.
Yeah, 15. It's minus $28 for 15.
It's $75 builder plan. And then instead of having $2,000 of drawdown, you get $1,500 of drawdown, which is, I mean, I've gone much lower than $1,500 worth of drawdown, and I'm able to like pass and get payouts. But it's interesting. What the hell is 15?
You know what's interesting? If you do the 1,500, your profit goal once funded is only 1,600.
Yeah, it's actually better.
If you
could fucking live without $500 worth of drawdown.
if you could pass it on the profit target of 3,000 when you go to the funded stage,
Yeah.
Your profit target's actually $2,000 less. Your profit target's $500 less, which is interesting. Honestly,
there's a 50% consistency on the funded side, and then, but yeah, the
if you could hit your first trade out the gate for like $350, $400, I would say you go to try to pass this in the one day, because it's end of day drawdown. So if you can hit for like $350, $400, your drawdown now becomes $1,900, and you need only, I don't know, call it $2,600 more dollars. You might as well hit the gas on the first day.
Yeah.
And try to pass.
Well, well, you can pass on the first day. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking at it. I'm just saying that's how I go.
And then they have a 50% consistency rule on the funded side, but like you could get paid. Here's the thing about this plan. I think the biggest thing is that you could get paid with this plan faster than any other firm.
That I know. One day to pass.
You could pass in one day, and then that same day you could activate your funded account within minutes, and then you could get. What do you need to get? You need to get 1,600 to get over the buffer. See, I don't know if you could. You have to get to 2,100. 2,100 is the magic number on the one with the $1,500 of drawdown, because you have to get $500 minimum payout is 500. So you have to get to 2,100. So basically, like in 2 days from when you buy the account, you could technically get paid.
Yeah, I'm looking at that now.
If you're an account runner-upper, like if some people could do shit like that, Now I don't know how many payouts they're gonna let you get on this before they push you live or something like that. But in the interest of just getting money, it's not a bad plan. Now,
people worry about that too much. Like, they capped me out at 50 grand. And I'm like, bro, how many payouts you got? And like, well, I haven't gotten a payout yet. I'm like,
yeah, I see that.
Why do you give a shit about your $50,000 cap?
I see it all the time. On my streams, it's the same shit.
Yo, did you know after the
3 votes, you got 3 votes? Who else is on here?
What's up, guys?
Yo, I see 3 votes. We know one of them was Dips and Peaks.
I didn't vote.
I'm just trying to see I can't
say what's up, guys. We don't bite
be a stranger
unless you ask.
Yeah, and I'm not saying it's the best plan out there. I still think there are plans that are better, but like it's the fastest one. If you could run accounts,
I will say that it's the fastest one. The only thing that you can compare this to is like, all right, so say you do the 15 max loss, right? I guess you can compare that to the TPT 25K account, because that has a 1,500 max loss, but that you only have to reach 1,500 of profit to pass it. And they're the same amount of money. They're both $75 right now.
Yeah, you could get.
The only difference is
actually get paid
obviously
on the My Funded Futures one.
You can pass faster under My Funded Futures, and you get a payout faster under My Funded Futures.
Can you get more money from a Take Profit Trader plan? Absolutely.
Yeah,
I mean, listen, day one and daily payout potential, which is not offered on this, but in terms of you still have to trade a minimum of 5 days just to pass it, before you could even pass.
Yeah, it takes time. What is your time? Like, what's your time worth and things like that.
Yeah, it's a cool plan though. It's a cool plan.
Yeah, I was one that did the 1,500. I got one of them. I did 1,500 max loss. I'm not gonna run up $3,000 in one day and then flip it and make another. I'm not going to do that. So I just went the smaller.
I tried to pass it in one day.
What?
I tried to pass in one day. It didn't work out.
I mean, listen, sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah.
Yo, I see they're going to coming soon. Fintivo. I don't even know what that is.
That's like, you got, you have Project SlipX with Top Step. You got Trade C over at Lucid, which also I think is going to be available in other places. I think Fintivo is their in-house trading platform.
So how long does it take until somebody posts on Twitter that this is Fintimo? Was it Fintimu? Yeah.
Fintimu?
Yeah. Yo, I should coin that phrase right now. Fintimu. Someone's gonna call it that, like literally the first day it fucking launches, especially if there's an error that happens. 1000% Fintimu. Yeah. I mean, I don't even know what it looks like.
It's gonna have issues. You know it's gonna have issues.
People were complaining about Tradesy. I guess Tradesy just did something that messed up a bunch of people's accounts. I saw some guy was complaining about it on X about I don't know, something happened and it blew his Lucid account.
Oh,
you know,
I'm sure
I literally, yeah, you know, that same guy was like, I'm not even gonna do it, but he was definitely like, oh man, I'm making so much money, and like he didn't pull any money out yet, and then he blew it. And I was like, dude, that money doesn't count for shit until it hits your bank account.
What
dude,
idiot.
Like, yeah, I was like,
idiot. You got to take the
money.
You
can just tell he's like, oh, I'm making this, I'm doing this, I'm like, bro, like, just calm down, just stick to the plan, like, don't act like you just can't lose. And then, like, sure enough, it just blew. And, you know, any of these guys that are like, oh, I just made all this money. It's like, did that hit your bank account? They're like, no. I'm like, well, then you didn't make it yet. Like,
well, the best is like rips. I just made $30,000 Apex Trader funding performance accounts. And then he blew them.
Yeah. Dude, you didn't make anything, dude. You should have to go back and make a video on saying how you didn't make $31,000 because
and you would never.
You never got the money, man.
None of it matters. All the green days, I mean, they look great, but like none of it matters until you could fucking go and request, at least in the prop firm space.
Yeah. I get it if you're trading your own account, like you obviously made the money in your account and it's your choice to pull it out or not. Like, you know, because I grow my accounts. You know, I don't trade a ton of futures live in my live account, but when it's like a juicy fucking thing, I do. But you know, I even pull out sometimes. I think last time I traded gold, I made like $1,500 and withdrew $1,500. And I was like, that's like my little payout. But yeah, there's a lot of that going on, dude. That's like, talking about him, not necessarily him, because I don't even know how he trades because you don't.
Well, you didn't name a name, so.
Well, you don't actually see his orders, so I can't even tell you how he actually trades. It's just like you're just hanging out. He's like, boom, I made $52,312.15. It's like, bro, no one saw anything. I didn't even see your order in. He's like, oh, see, this is my order. I'm like, well, you're not helping anybody out. Like, they didn't see you place the order. Like, you know.
Yeah, that was done off stream.
It's off stream.
But on a different
path. Funny. So I started building all these freaking indicators recently, probably like the last, I don't know, 2 months. And within the last couple of weeks, I've been going on these guru streams, and some of them have like real in-depth like strategies that you can't really like. I don't even know how the fuck they do it. I'm like, dude, who's going to remember all this bullshit? But the guys that use simpler strategies, like, oh, well, if this happens, you do this. And if, it trades in this zone for this long, you take the break. Well, you could put that information into like ChatGPT or Claude and basically make their strategy on TradingView. And then they have the TradingView back tester that will tell you how shitty their actual strategy is. And then if you're like, oh, well, that's not the live environment, then you could turn that into a NinjaTrader strategy and forward test it and see what their strategy is like in the live environment. And it's funny because a lot of these guys that are claiming all these gains that do not, make all the off-stream money, the strategy is actually not profitable. It's definitely not profitable.
If they were to take every trade when that opportunity presented itself.
Yeah. And I'm not saying like at 2 a.m, like from 9, I always do it from like 9:30 to like 3 p.m. So I leave out the last hour shitty. And I always make sure it's New York session because that's where the volume is. I actually did another back test. The worst time to trade, if you're trading between 6 p.m. and 8 p.m., almost every strategy I've back tested sucks. So if you're doing that and you're losing money, I don't even know why you're trading that time because there's no real volume. It's just algos. Wait until 8 o'clock when Asia starts to open.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff doesn't even work during Asia, but it gets better.
Yeah, and then
obviously
you get as you're leading into London, which is you're not even awake anymore, but like it starts
the
getting
volume picks up.
Yeah, it picks up and it starts moving.
Yeah. So I have certain strategies that are from midnight until 6 in the morning. And then I have obviously New York session strategies if you want to run automation. But yeah, it's just so funny because all these guys that claim to be making this money that you never see them trading live making this money, the strategies actually don't work. All you got to do is, if you want with anybody, and it's people that people know and watch every day, if they're not making the money live, you should.
They don't live in Puerto Rico, do they?
What?
They don't live in Puerto Rico, do they?
I don't know, man. I'm just saying you should take their strategy.
They mastered that shit.
You could build it in. You could build it in freaking like when Brian was making all his off-stream money because he mastered gold and silver, telling everybody, and then really he was just doing that stupid shit.
And then they took them off their platform altogether and didn't pay them.
Yeah,
totally.
That, if you're getting kicked off platforms and they're not paying you, you're obviously doing.
He got kicked out of the entire prop firm.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean,
he got fired.
Dude, whatever he was doing was definitely not smart. It was pretty stupid. And if you follow him, it's pretty stupid. But yeah, man, I mean, all these guys running these like quote unquote strategies, dude, they're just not profitable, but yet they're telling everybody that they're making this money off stream using these strategies. And then they're on stream for a little bit. And it's just, they're like, I'm only taking a small amount of money here, but I made all my money earlier off stream. And
yeah, sure.
Someone asked me what an off stream guru is. And I was like, it's a guy that's making 95% of his money just off stream on a strategy that doesn't work and just fucking straight up lying to you is pretty much what it is.
There's a lot of that going on.
There's a lot, it's more rampant than people even imagine. And it happens in every space, option space, future space, crypto space. It's just people
anything to do with fun, make money online space. People lie about how they make money online.
Yeah, they make money online.
They're making money online selling how to make money online courses. That's how they make
money. That's what it is. So I mean, and people are believing it, which is worse. And then when somebody's actually making money, no one believes them because the space is so tarnished by all these characters. And these characters are people that people know and people watch. And I bite my tongue. I'm not going to start outing people, but you see them.
Oh, shit.
See them and you're like, bro, this guy's making no money. It's or they get smoked off stream. And then all of a sudden, later on, hey guys, I magically made it back.
Hey, chat.
Yeah, okay, I believe you.
Yo, someone else just vote. We got 4 votes on.
Whoa, what's up, guys? Yo, 4 votes. Say what's up.
Someone just voted again. Just say hello. Don't be a stranger.
Yeah, man. We're just hanging out.
So speaking of, the whole off-stream guru and being misleading and all that. We've talked about it off stream. Oh, it's Sean.
Oh, is it?
What up? Hey, friend.
My chat's delayed.
Hey, friend.
What's up, friend?
What about all these prop firm YouTube channels that are now doing TV shows? And most of I'd say 90% of the people that they have as their analysts and their professional, not professional traders, but the people that they pay to be on there, it's their job to be on there and talk about the markets and trade with people in the chat, the prop firm's customers,
yeah.
Then none of them, 90% of them aren't even profitable traders, let alone get payouts.
I think, which would be awesome. I think this is the greatest idea because we've talked about it. I mean, if you're on, well, I'll just take Top Step, right? If you're on Top Step TV, you should, if you're on there every day, I'm not saying a guest once in a while. If you're on there every day, Top Step should show that person's expenses and payouts, or just make it like a net number. Like, hey, this is my net profit. They should show that person's net profit only with Top Step accounts for the year. Not who gives a shit what that person did in their personal. If they're on Top Step, who cares about
my broker statement? Nobody gives a shit about your broker statement, right? We're all here for law firms.
They should just show the people, if you're on Top Step TV as somebody that's there every day, you should show the people your net profit on Top Step for 2026. And that not only provides transparency, but it also shows the people like, hey, if I'm listening to this guy, I want to see how good he is. I'm not just taking his word for it.
Yeah, keep score. Keep score with the experts that they're parading out there as coaches.
Well,
they're the perfect example. They don't even show their fucking account balance.
When you go on CNBC, they're like, hey, this guy's fund is up 20% this year. Like, oh, you're like, oh, cool. Like, yo, it's straight up telling you the performance. Like, if they have somebody on there every day, and this goes for any show, like any of the prop firm TV shows.
Yeah, My Fund the Futures. You got Trade Iffy or Tradeify.
For Diaz has one.
Diaz has one. Now we got prop firm. Then you got like other. Well,
I saw Blue Sky has one now. Like,
Blue Sky has one. Yeah.
I think it should just be out in the open, and it's like, hey, this is what this person is doing at our firm only. Obviously, they could have accounts elsewhere, and it should just show documented payouts. They should show account numbers. They should be just transparent with the people that are tuning in every day. Because, like, I'll go to, so I've gone to some of these other TV shows, and I'm like, I've never seen this person before. But that person could be really good at trading. Like, how do I know? If I'm taking the prop firm's word for it, like, it would be cool to say, hey, look, this guy's up 40 grand this year at X prop firm that he's on their TV show. I'd be like, cool, man. Like, that's a great number, because if he's up 40 on there, I don't know, he could be up another 100 elsewhere. And you're like, all right, this guy can really trade. Like, I just want to know. I would just love to know where a lot of these people are at. And it's
are they making more money in payouts than it's costing them in accounts? I mean, that's the biggest.
Well, yeah, I mean, and at what level? Like, if it's May and you made $2,000, like, I probably shouldn't be following them. You know what I mean?
You got guys putting out videos being like, I made $24,000 in payouts.
I mean, I'm saying the space in general,
which is great. It's great. But don't call
the space in general, though. It needs to be more transparent. It does. Like, I don't know. I mean, that's how I feel, because there's all these influencers that are on these shows, and I think it's great that these prop firms have shows. But I also think if everybody was making money on these shows and people in the chat were following them, essentially the prop firm would be losing money. But some of them have to be making money in order to get there. But who the hell knows? Like, I don't know.
I don't know how it works.
I'd love to know how it works.
I don't know what they base it on. I mean, you got a guy on My Fund the Futures burning through fucking hundreds of thousands of dollars in personal accounts, worth of personal accounts. Shitting on the industry, but they let him. I guess they just keep him around because he gets people to watch to see what dumb shit he's going to say next. I don't know.
I mean, I don't know. I would. Yo, what's up, everybody? If anybody's in here, come say what's up in the chat. We don't bite. Yeah, man. That's how I feel. I mean, I just feel like the industry needs to be a little bit more transparent. If you're going to be, you're essentially employed. You're employed. Yeah. By a prop firm. They should just kind of be transparent about, hey,
it's just like, bro, the Top Step like in-house account, like that shit loses almost every day.
Well, at one point they were transparent about it. They were showing every day the P&L until
they'll show it. They'll show it, but now they don't take big gains or losses.
Because they were
that's like an afterthought. I don't even know what the in-house account means. Was it like real money, or was it? No one will ever know. But
Bro, if you own that firm and every day that fucking account is negative, that shit becomes paper money.
Yeah.
Like, why would you
There was
put
a
real
point.
money
Yeah,
if
that thing was
dudes are
losing
losing it
thousands
every
a
day?
day, every day.
Yeah.
And then they slowed that shit way the fuck down. But I don't
Dude,
know.
I had the best idea in the world. At one point, I was going to make an X account, and it would literally just let people know when Top Step buys anything.
That's
The house
indicator.
account,
The best indicator is when they go when the house account gets into a trade.
just go the opposite
People
way.
fade Dakota all the time too, which is weird because he's the golden child over there. They think he's the best thing since sliced bread
Bro,
of
that
trading.
guy can't trade gold.
Really, he doesn't show his account balance either. So I mean,
I just think it's weird that you don't show all the stuff.
a Top Step fade account. Yeah, exactly.
Dude, that would have been that would have gained so much popularity on X, the Top Step fade account. Yeah, the problem is you got to watch the freaking show every time for the fade account to come into play, right? Like, I can't just sit here and be like, when are they in? You know what I mean? But I don't know. I just think it would be cool. I also think when people are making a lot of money, it'd be cool to be like, yo, this guy's crushing it over here. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It'd be good on both ends. Hey, this guy's getting smoked and don't follow him, or why would I even watch? The problem is, if somebody's not making money, it's going to be like, why am I even watching this guy? And they're going to lose viewership. But at the same time, if someone's crushing it,
well, if someone's yeah, the people also like the train. They like to watch a train wreck too. So
yeah, that's true.
If they know that this person's a fucking straight up degenerate and just sucks, they're gonna watch just to.
They come on just to watch him suck.
Yeah, yeah, I've gone through that phase. I think I'm in that phase right now.
People just come on and watch you suck.
Yeah, to laugh.
Yeah,
but I don't know. You know, there's something. It's like lost porn. So I mean, I don't know, but like it's weird. Like you can't have fucking people. You want people to win. Like your messaging is, we want you to win, but then you have people on as your experts that always lose, and then people probably follow them into their shit trades and they blow accounts. So like they make their money on blown accounts. We all know that. Yeah, it's just weird how. I get why they do it, but man.
I get why they have a channel and everything, but it's definitely, and listen, there's definitely profitable people out there that are on some of these that them
very small, very small.
What?
Very small percentage.
Yeah, I'm talking about some of the higher up guys, obviously I think I believe Kane's a real trader. I've seen him trade. I think he's on Ninja Trader or whatever. Or
yeah,
I don't know if he's still there. I don't follow him, but I know he was on there for a little bit. I believe him. I believe a handful of guys, but like a lot of these other guys, if you're not showing your shit, man, there's too much.
Well, they show their chart and it says paper trading on it.
Yeah,
Atlanto.
There's too many fucking fake shit going on. People charging $6,500 for freaking to learn about trend lines.
Or they charging for a paid Discord. I mean, it's endless. Oh, by the way, someone else just voted. We have 5 votes. That's 5 real people who are on here at some point.
What's up, dudes?
Nobody. Oh, BKR, what up? Nobody shows the account numbers. It's true.
Oh, BK's in this house.
Yo, BK in the house. Yo, hey, thanks for popping in and saying what's up. Nobody.
Yeah, man.
Nobody.
It's
not nobody, but most of them don't show anything.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean,
Kevin Tobias.
Who? Kevin's up in this house.
How did you get BKR and Kevin Tobias? How did you find us?
Oh, BK is
one of your homies.
Is one of the homies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't know who Kevin is.
Kevin Tobias, he's been hanging out on my stream for a while.
What do you guys think of prop firm YouTube traders? Also first time joining the stream. What's up, man?
Prop firm YouTube traders? Like the traders that are on the prop firm shows, or just people like me and Cove.
Yeah. That's probably where I guess anybody that's on the show started off as you and I, because like a year ago, a lot of these shows didn't even exist.
Yeah.
You know? I do know that some of these people that are on these shows, like it's, you know, man, I'm not.
One of your vids
Yeah.
just up on my homepage, and I recognize Jay, so I subbed. Awesome, bro. Thank
Boom.
you.
Well, welcome.
Yeah,
welcome.
Welcome to the shit show. We don't know what the
Yeah.
fuck this is going to become, but we're going to see what it's going to become.
We like having, you know, we like just talking whatever, and
it's basically more prop firm. Just right now, it's more like a podcast on all this prop firm shit going on.
This is at this point, it's definitely more like
my
podcast.
My Fun the Future streamers, some of them seem legit. Yeah, most of them aren't though. You know what I mean? That's the thing. It's hard to tell who's who. Some of them.
That's what we were talking about. They should just list their P&Ls for the year on My Funded Futures only, and then you can get some clarity. Like, I don't freaking know. No one's following anybody. Like, I'm not sitting there with a Excel sheet to be like, hey, this guy made money today. He lost money. Like, they should do that on My Funded Futures to show everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It should, you know.
That's how it should be. That's what we were talking about.
And it doesn't have to be like P&L like every trade they take. I guess you can do it that way too, but like really, because like your P&L could be skewed if you're like, you know, passing evals and with ease.
Well, no, P&L.
Yeah, you got to base it on like how much you spent versus
how much you spent versus payouts.
Yeah, in this world, yeah.
That's all I care about.
All right, friend. Thanks for popping on, friend.
Yo, later, BK. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. That's just how I feel about it. It's just more transparency. You know, it doesn't mean to come out to be negative. It's just more transparent to users that are coming on and they just believe whoever they see, whether it be any of these shows, Ninja Trader show, whatever it is. You know, it's just there should be clarity on the screen about who is profitable, who's not, who's having a good year, who's having a bad year. Like, that's all. I'm just looking for more transparency. And,
good luck.
And that's it.
Don't hold your breath.
I'm probably never going to see that.
Don't hold your breath.
You know, somebody told me that somebody wanted to show them taking a payout on the stream, and they had to go through like legal for that. I sounded weird, but I guess because
it's compliance, because of, you know,
it's entertainment purposes only.
Results not typical type shit.
Yeah.
You know, all that type of stuff.
So I get it, but at the same time, it's kind of, you know, whatever. But onto something else that's less that. Freaking, you see Take Profit Trader raising prices?
Yeah, they're only raising, and I looked at it again. They're changing their pricing on their resets. So if you blow an account before today, I think, or it might have even been before the weekend, anytime you blew an account of any size with Take Profit Trader, it was $100 to reset the account. So like if you blew like anything more than a 50K, it was cheaper to reset it versus get a new account, even no matter what discount promotion they're running. Now they have it tiered where I forgot what the pricing was, but it's like, I just know that
$179 to reset the
150K.
Yeah,
which is about what they go for, which is about what they're at.
It's like a $5 difference now.
Yeah, they're doing what all the other firms do in that regard. You know, it's a little cheaper to reset it than to get a new one. Where it used to be on the bigger accounts, it just made more sense to reset than get a new one. So,
I mean,
on the honestly, 50K, it's $99. I think 50K is $99 for a reset. Yeah,
25 is like 79,
I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to look.
Apex is $43 at 90% off.
What is that on?
What is that?
Is that the end of day accounts?
I saw that the intradays were like $34.
Yeah, they went up. That used to be $24.
Oh, they also used to be $17. Remember?
Oh, here you go. You ready? 25K is 79, 50K is 99. So those went lower. 75K is 139, 100 is 169, and 150 is 199.
Damn. I mean, yeah. I mean,
honestly,
whatever.
If you're gonna take profit trader accounts instead of, I would fucking load up on this.
Degenerate.
I would load up on this 50% off before it expires.
I think it's still on. Let me go to the site. Let me see. Yeah, it's still on. I don't know when it's going to be when it's going to go away.
Today.
So they, not only did they do this, they also got rid of the hard breach. If you're still in a position and you don't close out your position at the end of the day,
yeah,
you used to lose your account. They got rid of that. So,
which is good because I just lost the 150K pro like that. So I would have been saved.
Yeah, too bad it didn't happen after the fact. So I mean, I like what they're doing. This is the first time I've seen them change their pricing change any of their pricing since I started trading with them.
I mean, mostly I do 50s anyway. So honestly, the reset became $1 cheaper.
Yeah, it doesn't really affect me on the resets, or $3 cheaper, because they're probably going to go back to 40% off, and at 40%, Ks are 102.
No, but the old reset was $100, so now the reset's $99.
It's cheaper, yeah.
Yeah,
the 25 and 50s.
The 25K accounts are great if you don't mind a smaller drawdown.
Yeah, you can't be a fucking idiot.
Yeah, it's the only place that offers 1,500 profit target, 1,500 trailing drawdown, though.
Yeah.
I don't know anyone else.
Apex used to have that too, but they changed their shit. They got, now the drawdown on a 25K is 1,000. I'm good on that.
Yeah, that's kind of light. That's kind of
yes.
That's tight. 1,000 is
kind of like how the Lucids are. Let me go to Lucid.
I think they're 1,250.
1,250 on the 25K? No, 1,000. Well, that's a pro.
Oh, but look at the profit target though.
1,250.
Profit target is 1,250.
Yeah, the profit target is 1,250. So
it's less.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not an apples to apples type thing.
Yeah, so it's interesting. I don't really think it's going to change much for them. It's just maybe people will be more reluctant to buy the bigger accounts, or not trade them like full-blown degenerates, knowing that they can't reset them for $100. I think that's like the thing that might change in terms of
because people were just resetting them because it was $100 for a 150. I agree with you, Kevin. TBT has the best rules.
Yeah, the only thing there
are no rules. It's just don't trade during news. That's it.
Yeah,
you can do anything you want. They're not gonna. I mean, you could, I tell people that all the time. I had some guy complaining. So some guy, they pushed him live on Apex in my chat, and he was complaining that they were delayed paying him and all this shit. I was like, just go to Take Profit Trader, man. Like, there's no fucking rules. They're just gonna pay you daily. Like, obviously everyone's like, oh, but the accounts aren't $24. It's like, well, bro,
what platforms have $24 accounts anymore now, though?
No, but that's like, hey, man, I just bought this cheap ass car, but I wanted to drive like a Lambo. It's like, well, you kind of get what you pay for sometimes.
You got a fucking 87 Corolla, bro. I mean,
yeah, it's like, bro, just pay for the better account, and then you got no issues.
The only platform with cheap accounts now at this point that's a legit platform is bulenox. But you got to pay a fuck ton on the activation fee.
Yeah, I just passed 2. I got to pay $300 in activation fees tonight. I can't wait.
Yeah.
I was like, man, you know what I really can't wait to do is pay $300 in activation fees.
Yeah.
But, it is what it is. But yeah, I mean, their activation fees are crazy. Soon they're going to lower theirs. Honestly, man, Apex is getting expensive. They're no longer that discounted. No. $43. What's the $43 for anyways? Is that a 50K, Sean?
It was a 50K end of day.
Yeah, I mean, like you
I mean,
you still have
obviously it's cheaper. It's cheaper than Lucid, right? A
yeah,
50K
but
in the day is like a flex account, basically. But like
so let's see. If
Apex,
you
though,
pass
you still got
one
to
in
pay an
three,
activation fee. It's not cheaper than Lucid.
well, I'm just gonna do it. If you pass 1 in 3, so it'll be 43 times 3, you pay 129, and then what's the activation fee on the end of the day? 119.
Yeah, you're all in for 250.
Yeah, and if you go to Lucid and you do 3, it's less money. Yeah,
Bro, if you fucking forget about 1 and 3, let's just say you go 1 for 1, you're all in for like 165 or 160 something.
yeah.
It's the
Versus
same. It's like the same
$80.
price as bulenox. Bulenox, like right now, I think
It's 148.
it's 148, but like I think they're doing 90% off. Let me just put in a fucking code here. Yeah, so like a 50K is $19. $19, 1925 plus 148. 167. Basically an Apex end of day. I mean, obviously it's intraday, but like they can't differentiate on being, on the cheaper side anymore.
They got if they lower their activation fee to like 119, people are gonna flood to them.
Who, Bulenox?
Yeah.
That's how they make their money. You know what I mean? They make their money
Most
on
firms are averaging $100 or so for the. Yeah, I mean, dips. We go through like a cycle where like prop firms are expensive, and then like somebody new on the block comes on with a bunch of cheapies, and it forces everybody to come down, and then it goes back up. You know, that's what I like when Lucid came on the scene. I feel like everyone kind of dropped their pricing, and then once they raised their pricing, like Tradeify has moved their pricing up. Apex is moving their pricing up. Like things aren't getting cheaper. I could tell you that right now.
Because we're evolving as traders. I always believe that the reason why everything's getting more expensive is
Yeah,
because
people making money.
we're getting better. We're getting better.
Well, these prop firms should honestly try to gather the best traders that are profitable and just. I was thinking about this last night, how you would do it, but it'd be called like, say, like a prop firm card, where when you receive this card from a prop firm, it's saying that, you're super profitable over a long period of time. So then say I got that card from Lucid. I can go over to Tradeify and say, hey, listen, here's my card from Lucid. And they instantly start you with like a live account with like $3,000 in it, right? Where you skip the eval process, where, they end up losing money on you. And then it makes these profitable traders more valuable, because at the end of the day, you want super profitable traders on your platform in live making you money, right? Like that would be the overall, what you really want, right? That's the most consistent capital that you can make, is if you had 50 traders trading every single day with your capital and you were making 10 or 15% off of their trades, that's would give you the most amount of money, right?
They got to want to do it though, like the trader themselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm with you on that. I'm just saying, like, it would be like the highest end of like, that means that you passed, you went live, and you've taken out 50,000 live commissions. Then you get this card where it says, hey, you can go to this other prop firms and just get live accounts at obviously a cost. Like you got to pay for the live accounts, but like, I just feel like prop firms would make more money that way. Like that would be super valuable to say, hey, I got the top 50 profitable traders trading futures at my firm. But it's not based on that. Like it's so much like we're making money on people blowing accounts. I mean, that's how it is now. You could see
that's how it always is. I mean, the whole idea, I mean, that's what the live program's for, but the problem is not enough people go live and can sustain and maintain account balances and take trades and take payouts and all that stuff. So it's always going to be that way.
Yeah, no, I mean, I get it.
Platforms that are trying to push people to live faster, and then people that get pushed live faster, they just say, I just won't trade with you anymore, and I'll just go like a trade in sim. So
the problem is they move them to live, and instead of having 3 or 5 accounts, you get 1. And you're like, well, like, you know, the reason I'm doing prop firms is for the leverage of 3 or 5 accounts. Like, I don't want 1 account. So I went live with Fidias, and I went from 5 accounts to 1, and I'm like,
yeah,
I'll just trade my own money at 1. Like,
not only that, they didn't take, you didn't get any of that payout money that you thought you would.
No, I missed out on I had over 10 grand worth of profits in my 5 accounts, and they just,
and you didn't even get that many payouts with them to begin with.
No, I went back and looked. It was like 8 grand. It was within the last, in like 2 weeks, I pulled out $8,000 or $10,000, and then I was going to pull out another 6,000 to 8,000, and they were like, "Fuck, you're going live. You're not going to trade.
You're not getting any of that money," and then you blew the account.
Yeah, well, what happened was I was trading gold, and when they gave me the live account, they only gave me NQ. So I was like, fuck it, I'll try NQ for a little bit. And then like instantly I lost 1,500 of the 4,200 I got. And then when they finally gave me gold, you know, with live account, it goes on margin. So like I can only buy, I think it was like 1 or 2 micros. And I was like, what the fuck?
Based on the amount of, how much drawdown did they give you?
It was $4,200 in the account. I think it was 4,200 or 3,600 I got.
And you were basically about to get a $9,000 payout. Of course,
dude, one account was at 55,000 something. I had
it's fucking scum.
3 accounts around 52,000, and then I had another one that was like 52,500.
Yeah.
The one at 55,000 was there to milk at least 2 more payouts of 2 Gs easily. And
you know what's funny? You know, they did that, and then like no one really says anything when they do it. But if Apex did that, because that's what Apex is doing.
Yeah, I mean, also I didn't really like. I'm not posting videos about it. It's like when people ask, I tell them. I'm not posting on Twitter about it. Like I keep it semi-private.
You want to be able to go back on there as a guest.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to completely burn the bridge. If somebody asks me, it's an honest conversation. I have emails about it. And that's it. Like, I like the rules there. The rules were freaking awesome. It was 2,500 end of day drawdown.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're profitable, the rules were very much in your favor to get payouts.
They were basically like how Apex used to be. You
get
the 2,600 and you get a payout.
It was, at 2,600, you could pull out 2 Gs.
Yeah.
Not only can you pull out 2 Gs, but if you pulled out 2 Gs at 2,600, you still had, man, I'm trying to think, was it only $500 a drawdown? I forget what it was, but like, I remember like I hit one trade and like instantly I had like over 1,000 drawdown again. I was like, geez, do I miss legacy accounts?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I do.
I can't even trade with Apex right now. I'm being transitioned from 0-day J to 0-day Jane as a live trader.
I missed the legacy accounts because I kind of got fucked, actually. I had 17 funded accounts. They were all about 52,000 to 52,600, and I had 17 of them, and I was about to take a massive payout. And they took away gold on me. And I kind of got fucked. And then I was forced to trade NQ. I don't know, maybe I took out $10,000, $12,000 of payouts out of those accounts, and they're all gone. But I would have been able to make a lot of money if they continued. Then they brought back gold recently, but it's kind of like late. You know, I wasn't just going to flip micros in the account.
Yeah, the legacy accounts were great. I mean, a lot of people, the issue with the legacy accounts, and the legacy accounts meaning the last year and a half or whatever it was, the last 2 years or the last year of Apex with the 30% rule. The issue was the 30% rule was a major fucking hurdle for a lot of people.
Was that the MAE rule?
Yeah, the MAE rule. You know, don't lose more than 30% of your drawdown in a single trade, even if it's unrealized. And that was a big problem for a lot of people.
Dude, it's a problem for me.
I had that much of a problem with it. I fucking thrived in that on those legacy accounts. I fucking killed it with those legacy accounts. But then this new shit, I don't know. I only got to trade the new shit for a little while, so I didn't even really get a chance to really make any adjustments. But there really aren't any rules other than the daily loss limit, you know, and a consistency rule.
No, I mean, rule wise, to me, the new accounts are better. But I will say those accounts I had at 52,000, 52,600 all had an MAE rule violation. So when they took gold from me, I had to get those accounts to 54,000 using an asset that I don't trade a ton, which sucked.
Yeah.
That was a negative to me personally. And that's why I was, you know, I did like 5 of the 7 accounts. 5 of the 17 accounts or 6 of the 17 accounts.
At this point, I just miss being able to trade Apex sim funded. I haven't been able to trade with Apex man, in over a month.
Yeah,
I went on that crazy heater, and
they're still pushing people live though.
They are. There's like I have like an actual account now. Like I could log into my live account, my live Apex dashboard, but there's nothing in there yet. I'm waiting. I guess someone's going to reach out to me or something. But it's fine. I'm cool with that. I guess if I get to keep trading.
It's the way that everyone's going though.
They had to.
People getting bitch though. Like, oh, Apex is only going to give you 6 payouts. You got to remember those 6 payouts, you're getting 100% of your money. So say you take $1,000 for 6 payouts, right? Like just to keep numbers. Like if you did that with somebody else, it could only be $800 a payout. Like you're making more money, without having to trade and get that money. And also people bitching about 6 payouts, like never been past payout 2. So,
or payout 1.
Yeah.
But whatever. I get it. Oh, Kevin Tobias, does anyone trade? I don't know anybody who's trading live yet.
Traded on a live account? Oh, on the only person that I know that's done it is I think Kane has one.
Yeah, but does he though? That's the thing. I'm looking forward to when I get mine because I'll be able to say
they made a big thing. He was like the first one to get
him and Jade Cap.
Yeah.
But I don't see them talking about any of that shit.
No, I haven't seen them talk about it. I just know that it was like a thing. What was that?
I know it's coming. I just want it. I want to be able to start trading with it sooner rather than later because I've been waiting. It's been a while. I haven't been able to trade with them in a while. But
you don't even know the rules. Like, what happens if you blow the account?
I don't know. I'll find that out. When I'll figure that out when I get there. I don't know. I might just be done. I don't know how it works because that's how My Fund the Futures used to be. Now they let you get your account again.
Well, that's how Fidias is. Like I blew my live account.
You can't trade with them anymore.
I can't buy fundamental accounts.
Lucid.
The cool off period is good. They do the cool off.
Take Profit Trader, you can start trading right away if you blow your.
Oh really?
Losses. Yeah, they don't have any cool off period.
I don't know, Kevin. They don't even have an FAQ about it yet.
Yeah, so, I don't know. They don't know either. That's what it seems like. You know what I'm saying? And Kevin Tobias, regarding your bulenox needs better marketing, you're fucking 1,000% right, bro. They don't even market at all. Forget about they don't need better marketing. They just need marketing at all. They don't give me your email account. I'll get a fuck ton of people to sign up for bulenox accounts. They don't even email their user base saying, "Hey, this promotion's going on."
Let's see the last time I got an email from them.
You don't get emails from them. They don't send out emails ever. The only emails you'll get is
know when the deals are coming.
You don't. You got to wait for someone like us to fucking tell people. And then half the time, I don't even know. I get people telling me. I don't get shit from them. I'm going to look at my email right now, Mike.
I'm looking right now. I don't have shit.
No, it's only like payment receipts. You pass, so you got to sign the thing that you got to sign when you're going to activate your funded account. They send you the invoice for the fund to activate a funded account. Nothing else. They don't send shit.
They should lower their activation fee to like 129 and then just start marketing and then probably scoop up so many traders.
They should just send an email to their existing user base. Or like post a fucking video on their channel or something. Do something. Let's see here.
I wonder who owns them.
I feel like their own. Yeah. I don't have anything. Nothing from them. I'm like, let me go all the way back to when I first started trading with them. I started trading with them in like the end of 2024.
Chris Salazar or something like that?
Or 2023. Yeah, nothing. It's all, replies to tickets, payment receipts, master account emails, to fucking sign the little thing that they have, make you sign and fucking.
Bro, this guy's from Brooklyn.
Who?
The owner of
bulenox?
Yeah.
Email your fucking list, bro.
What?
Email your list, Mr. bulenox. I always felt like they might have been like a subsidiary of Apex or some shit. Kind of like how I feel like Trade Day is some sort of subsidiary of Take Profit Trader. But I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong. It just feels that way because they.
Bro, it says he works at Raymond James.
What the hell is that? Is that
Raymond
like a
James, a massive financial firm. If that's the same guy. Yeah, it says bulenox is in his thing. And he's a Raymond James portfolio trader.
Dips and peaks, 1,000% on autopilot. He's got some people working in support. Like send an email. Like they could email their customers like, hey guys, we're running here's a current promotion. Here's what you get. Click here.
I'm almost positive that
would make so much more money.
Dude, I think that he just doesn't. He's not even the day-to-day guy. He's just on there, and he works at Raymond James.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
Fucking wild. I mean, literally, they do no marketing. They do nothing. Customer service is great there, though.
Yeah.
I've never had an issue with their customer service. But yeah, the rest of this shit is. Yeah. Freaking whack.
Don't you got to leave soon, bro?
Yeah, I do got to get out of here. I was just looking at that. Oh,
who's still on here? Who's still on here?
Yo, if you're on here, say what's up.
We got Dips and Peaks and Kevin Tobias still on here. Anybody else still on here?
Bro, I love doing this channel, bro.
Yeah.
This one wasn't that wild, though. We were kind of tame.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's early for me.
Yeah, I mean, I had a rough fucking day. I hope I'm home, though, by gold open tonight. Oh, you got Sean's up in here still. Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt.
We'll probably end up doing this again on Thursday.
Yeah, we gotta do when are we gonna do a giveaway? Like when we actually have like more than 10 people on at the same time?
Yeah, what do you want? You want to do something like that? Yo, tell your fucking grandma and all her bingo friends to come on the stream. We'll do a giveaway. Tell grandma, bring them all on. What do you want to do? I'll give away a bunch of Apex accounts?
Well, so far, I mean, half the people, the split was out of the 6 votes, 3 of them voted for My Fund the Futures, which is interesting. One was for Apex and 2 were for Take Profit Trader.
Dude, I mean, I would. What do you want to do when we get 10 votes?
Sean said he wants an Apex account.
Sean's Apex or Take Profit Trader. He loves Take Profit Trader.
Does he really, or are you being sarcastic?
I think he's banned from Take Profit Trader.
How do you get banned from Take Profit refrigerator.
You get in an argument with support.
Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah, you can't argue with you can't argue with these guys. You gotta
No.
You're the only fucking well, you know what? You're not the only person I know who's banned from Take Private Trader. Brian Stank is also banned from Take Private Trader.
Yo. That guy sucks. Dude, do you think at night he's just sucking on Lanto's toes while they're in that house?
Oh
do you think they're at like the fire pit and he's just sucking on Lanto's toes?
I don't know what the fuck is going on over there.
Oh man,
they're not having any girls there. I can tell you that much,
bro. That's one big sausage fest, guaranteed. I can fucking. It's probably brutal. It's yeah. Order goes fun.
Yeah, I gotta go.
Yeah, me too. All right, I'll talk to you later on, man. Yo, guys, nice meeting you guys on the chat.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out. We'll do it again soon.
We'll be back probably. Yeah, we'll be back this week.
All right, guys. Have a good one. Peace.
Peace.